Well, I got caught with a flat. Well, how about that? Now, babies, don't you panic. So, today, flat tires. Think I better do some baking. Let's hope that what I bake today isn't flat as well. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel again. It's really nice to see you again. I'm pleased that you're here. I've had a really slow week since my dad went back home after his visit recently, and yeah, I've had to take a full week pretty much to just reset and do the bare minimum, and it's really helped. I'm still feeling really tired, but the energy is slowly coming back, and I'm hoping by next week I will be full guns ready to go. So because I'm having some quiet downtime, I saw a recipe on Jamie Oliver on Instagram to make some bagels, and I'm gonna give it a go. I've never baked bread before. I love baking things. I'm not that good at it, but I do enjoy the process. And yeah, it's really fun activity for me. It's something that helps me focus, and it also chills me out as well. So yeah. So come along with me while I try and make bagels for the first time. Let's see how it goes. Welcome one and all, chaotic baking masterclass with Pocketful of Kirsty. Da 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 da. Welcome everyone. Nigella, you've got stiff competition. Watch yourself, pet. Today we're making bagels, the homemade kind, because shop bought ones obviously just aren't dramatic enough. Honestly, I've got no idea. There's a recipe piece of paper at the side there where I'm just looking every now and again, and I'm just adding it in as I go. I tend to sort of just follow things as I go rather than look at it in advance, which even if I was to look at it in advance, I'd still forget anyway. So I'm a bit like that with driving. That's why I always get lost. But look at me, using equipment and everything. What a clever clogs. At least I look like I know what I'm doing anyway. And yes, it's a hook, Kirsty. Well done. So now it's a case of just putting all the dry ingredients into the mixer and just mixing that around for a little bit. The mixer actually had to be on for a really long time, well over 15 minutes. So my brain automatically went into, disaster mode, and I was frantically checking every few minutes to see that it wasn't overheating and not going to set the kitchen on fire. Then we had to add some tepid water. Tepid. What a terrible word. What an awful word. I mean, what does tepid mean anyway? But anyway, it looked like it worked because, as you can see, the dough was starting to turn into a bit of a blob. Then I had to just oil a big basin and get a damp tea towel for the next step. Yay! No fires in this house today. Just some mighty hot fine dough. Yeah, all right. So cover the dough, leave it for an hour and a half to 2 hours. What could I do to kill some time, eh? Cue a bit of really cringy dancing. Apologies, but you gotta pass your time somehow. When you think about it, proofing dough's basically therapy. The only difference is that the yeast listens better than most people. Like that. I think you liked it a bit too much. I can't begin to tell you how much I enjoyed this part. It was my favourite part of the whole morning. Took me right back to preschool, like childhood days where you would mess about with Play-Doh. The whole sensory experience was just fab. Although maybe not so nice to look at from your side, but I really, really enjoyed it. Also reminded me of when I was younger and hula hoops crisps. Did anyone else used to just put them on all the fingers and just eat them off the fingers? That's what it reminded me of. I really think that on this occasion, as soon as I saw the dough rise, so did my confidence. So what if they're saggy? All shapes and sizes, all welcome in my kitchen. Basically, bagels are just donuts that went to university. They're a bit more serious, but they're still fun. Okay then, playtime's over now. Now it's time for some serious business. It's now bath time for my little wonky baby bagels. That's some bicarbonate of soda in some boiling hot water. Then I put the bagels in and turn them after a minute. And then it's time for an egg wash. Basically, I am just going back to my childhood because now it's paint time, so I'm just living the dream here. Now time to dress these beautiful little babies. Don't they just look lovely? Each and every one of them, all wonky, all different shapes and sizes, but all positively dreamy. I used sesame seeds and then I also used a little bit of muesli because I ran out of sesame seeds, but you could use anything really. And in they go. Bye bye my little baby wonky bagels. Be good, stay safe, see you soon. Wowee, look at that. I mean, that's impressive. They look like proper bagels, like ones you would buy somewhere. Well, I would anyway. Don't they look fab? Don't they just look so beautiful? Every one of them's different and they're just so adorable. I love them so much. Well, I don't think they look too bad at all. I mean, they look like bagels, they smell like bagels, so I've made bagels, can you believe it? Shall we have a look at them? Sort of, oh yeah, look, they are squidging. You can see, I don't know if you can see there. Shall we cut into one? Well, it has got a crisp to it. Now, hey! Look at that. That to me looks like a pretty good bagel. Wow, I've achieved something today. I'm dead pleased. So the only thing to do now really is light a candle and just chill out with a lovely bagel with cream cheese and a nice cuppa and just enjoy the fruits of my labour. Any excuse to get my Hornsea china out anyway. Only problem is I've got a million bagels now. What am I going to do with them all? Life advice? All I can say is always make time for carbs and candles. I had big plans today, but unfortunately I couldn't go because of the flat tyre. And I'm really quite happy about that. Sometimes life throws us a flat tyre to make us pause. And in that pause, we find space to enjoy something new. To slow down and enjoy the little things in life. Little things like wonky little baby homemade bagels, and some questionable dance moves. And there ain't nothing flat about that.